Good morning and welcome to the Connections pre-show. My name is Layla.
And I'm Andy.
And we are so grateful that you were joining us on this supposed to be warmer Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Either
And
the
it's spring break.
start of spring, right? Because spring break started, what, Thursday for you guys?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
These kids these days,
I
I
know.
hate to sound like that guy, but I didn't get the Thursday. We had Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
We were back the next week. They're like, oh, you can have a half day Wednesday. You get Thursday,
I know.
Friday. And then probably something's going to happen. They're like, guess what? We'll just give you Monday off when you get back anyway.
Yeah.
You guys doing anything for spring break?
No,
Neither are we.
we are
Once your
not.
kids get older, you don't like spring break doesn't, for us, I was like, to be fair, every weekend could be spring break because we can go whenever we want. We
Yeah.
just don't have all the money in the world to do that.
Yeah, I know, because we were born good looking instead of rich. God has to make his choices.
God was like, Andy, you get to be average looking and average this and average that. I'm like, thanks, Lord, I appreciate it. And you'll be able to make a fool out of yourself for church. And I'm like, yes, I will do that incredibly well.
Ditto.
All right. All right, well, before we get going, I would like to direct you, as always, to our QR code. That is our digital connections card. And as I always state, whether you're first time, long time, we will not inundate you with more than what you asked for, other than a gift and a thank you for spending your spring break morning with us.
Do you ask more than what you ask for?
More than
Do
what
they
you ask
ask
for.
anything?
Some people do in there. See? So what I'm basically stating is we will not send a bunch of stuff to you that you didn't ask for. Nobody's called me out on it yet. Also, for all those who are on spring break, hope you guys had a safe trip there, safe trip home. You're all losers for leaving us here in Michigan, but that's okay.
I was thinking of saying that, but you were like going on the nice path, so I'm like, yeah.
Nope. Nice and then 180.
Please bring back the warm weather.
And if you
just
are
want
watching this
warm
right now,
weather.
please interact on the chat with us. Tell us how spring
Yes.
break's going so far.
Rub it
How
in
was the
my face
travels?
on the chat.
Did anybody get into arguments packing the car? Because that was our big thing. Man, I don't know why packing a
Yeah.
car can be so...
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? You get to where you're going and you think, why did we argue about if
I know.
this suitcase was here or that? I'm
Yeah.
like, so stupid.
Yeah.
And it's
just
usually
part
my
of it.
fault because I just throw stuff in there and then, you know, my wife comes up and she's like, that's not going to fit. I'm like, yeah, well, it's fine.
Ooh. See, I know better to do that.
Oh, wow, that's smart. See?
I just think those things in my head.
Hey, you got a joke for us?
I do.
Is it spring break related or just a fun joke?
I guess it could be if you decided to travel to this specific
Specific state? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for the hint. I'll see if I can figure it out.
Well, it's part of the question.
Okay, never mind.
What state is known for its small drinks? I'm pretty sure I've said this to you before. I'm starting
Maybe.
to go through some repeats. Do, do, do.
I'm not drawing a blank.
Minnesota.
Oh, gosh.
Don't you know?
Ugh. I don't even have...
My
Throw this out of the way.
Say's here with some of her friends, and
Oh.
they were my warm-up,
There your warm-up?
and they were
Did
not
they-
impressed.
Oh, they didn't laugh at it?
No.
Okay. Well, sorry. I didn't mean to... It's so funny.
Yeah. I think it's great. Minnesota.
Let's see. Movie review. Do I talk Daredevil or do I talk Mike and Nick and Alice? It's a fun name. You know what? We'll go with that one. We'll go with Mike, Nick and Alice, which is on Hulu. I watched it last night. It's a fun action comedy with some time travel thrown in.
Oh.
But yeah,
Like, do they go in a time machine?
there is a time machine involved, but they don't really. But the
Classic.
best part is it's my favorite kind of time travel. When they don't explain anything, it just happens. Because a time travel movie that tries to explain time travel always messes things up.
Yeah.
It's best
I
to
thought
just
about
let
that
it
way.
go.
Yeah.
It was done perfectly,
It just
and
happened.
Back to the Future,
It just
let them go.
works.
Yep, it just works. You don't have to go, well, what's the science behind it? I don't care. All I need to know is 1.21 gigawatts, and that's it.
What is a gigawatt?
It's power. It's like electrical power.
I'm thinking it's like Will Smith getting jiggy with it.
Na 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 na.
Power. Dancing.
Yep. But it was really fun. There was some heartfelt moments, and because basically what happens is, without giving too much away, it's in the actual trailer, so I don't feel bad saying this, but
Okay.
so there's Mike, there's Nick and Alice. Well, Nick does something to Mike that he feels bad for, and then future Nick comes back to try to right that wrong, and he has to get present Nick to join in to help.
That's where all the
And
Nicks come from?
Yeah, that's where all the Nicks come from.
I thought they
Yeah.
were like actual whole
And
bunch of Nicks.
No, and the actual poster says Vince Vaughn, Jason Martin, so-and-so, and then it says, and Vince Vaughn, because he plays,
Oh,
yeah. So it was
clever.
It was very fun. There was some moments of like action that I love, and I was like, "This is really well done."
Yeah.
Okay, but there was some good jokes, stuff like that, and then yeah,
I'll be the judge of that.
I know you will.
Get back to you on my
Well,
report.
I laughed, so the jokes were just good enough for me.
Yeah, they're probably okay.
Okay, Minnesota. You know what? What sold it was when you went, "Eh?" Just throw that in there. Minnesota, eh?
Don't you know?
Don't you know? Don't you know? I sound like Bobby's mom. You remember? Okay, yeah.
Nobody remembers
Bobby's World? No, it was a fantastic show. It was one of our great cartoons.
It was like ingrained in me. That's
If
how
you remember
all
Bobby's World,
Minnesotans-
let us know in the chat, please. All right. Well, let's get to some important things coming up,
Probably do that.
because next week, it's already here. Easter is upon us. That's your Easter bunny jumping across? Oh, he can control his ears. Do you think when like somebody's talking, do you think he puts one up like?
Yeah.
Why are bunnies so cute?
I don't know. Their
And-
butts.
and we
little
think that- wait.
tails.
What? Their butts?
The bunny butts.
Oh, bunny
They
butt.
have butts.
I know they have butts. It's they're just covered in fur and a little.
No, with the
Tail.
wiggle and their nose.
I guess I never thought about them doing the wiggle, but yeah, they do the little nose thing, and it's like okay.
Yep.
All right. But anyway, Easter is next Sunday, and we have not one, not two, not three, but 4 services. The services times are 8
ears.
o'clock. 9 is that 4 bunnies?
Guess it's 2.
It's a merry couple of bunnies, and they're
Andy and
never in
Layla.
sync.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're trying really hard to get through this.
No, I appreciate
behave.
it. Yep. I'm just waiting for a fart noise next.
Bunnies
Give it a minute.
farting would be so cute.
Wouldn't it though? Okay, our services are 8 o'clock, 9:10, 10:20, and 11:30. Our 9:10 service will be ASL interpreted, and we're doing something new this year, Easter brunch, which I think is pretty much registration closes tomorrow on March 30th. So you still have time. But I think it's only with the later service, the 11:30.
Yeah, those earlier ones
Those
filled
early
up.
ones filled up pretty quick. But you will be getting the same exact service. You'll get music. You'll get to watch the actual message. But while that's happening, you get to be served brunch.
Food.
And I guarantee it's going to be awesome because
Yeah.
the food we have here is always legit. So please invite family and friends, as many people as you can bring to Easter next week. It's going to be a great time.
It sure is.
And another great time is going to be our New to Connections dinner party, which is
Yes.
happening afterwards. So maybe some of those new people you bring want to come back, but they want to know more about our church before they do and meet some other new people. This is the perfect event for it. When is that again?
That is on April 10th, and it is from 6 to 8, and it is at our favorite Connections families house, the Woolheises.
Yep. Children are welcome.
Yes, they sure are.
So
They-
please register on the events tab on our website or church app. You're going to hear us say that a lot because that's really the
That's the
best
spot to
place
go.
to go. Everything's there. So that's just some of the things that are happening with our church family. But right now, I want to hear from them today. So take it over, Elizabeth.
Good morning. Okay, guys, stop, please. I really hope they were not muted so that you can hear that. But good morning, everyone. I'm Elizabeth. Thank you so much for joining us online. I have a really random question, so we're just going to get into it. I'm going to ask you. She just said she's an introvert, so I'm asking her my question. All right. If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
Ooh, an au gratin. And I don't know why.
You're so
I
fancy.
like cheese.
Yes, I love it.
Better that than boiled, right?
I mean, yeah, that was a great answer. I have no idea how to even say that word, but that was a good answer. Let's go over here. Justin, if you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
Twice baked.
Thanks. All right, let's go over here. Bob, if you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
If I was a potato, French fries, very well done. Yeah, really, really crispy fries.
I love it. Hey, good morning. If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
Tater totted.
I love that. What about you, Tammy?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed, tatered and mashed. All right, Tina, good morning.
Hi.
If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
Twice baked.
Wow, that's the second twice baked one I got.
I love twice baked. It's my favorite.
Rusty, come here. We'll see if Rusty agrees. If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
French fries.
French fries. Yeah, Josh. If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
Mashed taters all day.
Mashed taters all day.
Fried.
Right. Man, so many. Robin, come here. No, you can't. You cannot sneak away from me.
Okay.
If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
Oh, yeah, double baked.
Man, that's the third one. I've never had a potato like that. I gotta try. Good morning, Kristen. I'm gonna ask you my question. If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
Baked.
Baked. That's the first baked. I've got multiple twice baked, which I don't even know what that means.
Well, that's baking, and you scoop it out, and then you put cheese and sour cream in it, and you put it back in it.
That sounds magical. Wow, no wonder so many people. Tim is out here, guys. I always get him when I see him. All right, if you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
I'm going to go with a weird one. I'll be scalloped potatoes.
That is the first scalloped. All right, I'm going to ask my incredible cafe team, and then we'll send it back. If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
Oh, baked for sure.
All right, Sue, come here. Mashed with gravy. Mashed with gravy. I mean, that is 10 out of 10. All right, Andy and Layla, if you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?
I love potatoes. Lindsay stole mine because I had some tater tots yesterday, but you know what? I'll change it up. Steak fries, so thicker cut.
Yeah.
Some of them can be crispy, some of them can even be wiggly. I don't mind. As long as I get the
potato.
red Robin seasoning on it, good to go.
Oh, yeah. That's delicious. I would like to be air fried.
Okay.
Nobody said that.
No.
But I do love sweet potatoes in the air fryer.
Oh, nice. And you know what? You are quite sweet.
Yeah, I'd
Make
be a
good-
sweet potato.
Should be a sweet potato. All right. We have some upcoming student ministry events we want to talk about. We have the DIY tote bag event, which is Friday, April 10th. Oh, the same day as the New to Connections dinner party. From 6 to 8 p.m. Again, remember we were talking last week. That's our favorite
That's our-
time period
yes,
here.
it is.
So this will be painting tote bags, hanging out, and having fun. A fun night together. Snacks will be provided, but this is for middle school girls only. So all 6th through 8th grade girls are welcome. But don't worry, high schoolers, you're not left out, because on May 1st you have a Build a Boutique event, which is a Friday. I'll give you a wild guess what time it is. Put it in the chat. What do you think it is? 5 to 7? Nope. What is it, Layla?
6 to 8.
Why don't you read what this is? I've been talking a lot this morning.
And it's not boutique, it's bouquet. Get your words right.
It is bouquet. Sorry.
If you're building a boutique, you're going to be here much longer than 6 to 8.
I apologize
You gotta build a whole
because
store,
I see
all the
BOU,
inventory.
and lately there's certain boutique Blu-ray labels that are putting out awesome stuff. So that's
Very fancy B words. Boutique.
yeah.
Bouquet. I just like to give you a hard time.
A butt of your favorite flowers.
Butt. So come build your butt of your favorite flowers and a bag of your favorite candy.
Oh, these
We
are always
will,
good.
Yes, mix and match to create your own unique bouquet and, of course, the candy salad to share. So, yes.
Oh, I do have
middle school
one.
and high school.
I have one thing to add. I remember last week we talked about those nerd clusters with gummies with the juice in the middle. Angie tried one and looked at me like I just gave her something that was like garbage. Because she was like, nope, they're not gushers and they're not nerd clusters. They can't do both.
They're imposters.
It's funny.
They need to get
I
their
like
own
them and
thing.
she doesn't. That's like, well, yeah. So, also, graduation recognition Sunday is coming May 17th. I can't
is this
believe
possible?
How is graduation coming 2 months from now?
that's
But this is
nuts.
on May 17th at the 9:40 service. And for more info and to get registered for these events, check out the events tab on our website and church app. Also, just a reminder, summer camp is coming. Save the dates, July 13th through 16th. Registration is opening soon.
Please send pictures of the kids and like
When
their
the,
butts.
the graduation recognition service send the most embarrassing photos
embarrassing.
you possibly can for your
I
kids.
love those.
Yep,
I-
they're great.
I already have
we
mine
will
picked
have
out.
more on that coming up soon. Also, we wanted to let you know that Kids Camp registration is now open. That is from June 22nd through 25th, 6 to 8 p.m., our favorite Connections time period. And this is for kids who have completed kindergarten through 5th grade.
So you can go.
What's that? I can go. Also, we need volunteers. So if you are thinking about helping out in some way, reach out to Pastor Kristen, and she'll be able to help you with that. But those are some of the things that are going on. Pay attention to all of our socials throughout the week to keep up on all things connections, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.